If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC25, go to u7buy.com to buy your EAFC25 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 6% using promo code Inception at checkout. Okay, guys, so we're going to go ahead and check out the evolutions. I think with content, most of the content that exists nowadays for like live content stuff is genuinely like pack opening and stuff, because most of the reviews that people would actually be interested in is not even necessarily like the SBC cards. It's actually more so the evolution cards, right? So probably gonna work on maybe 2 or 3 more of those potentially, because I know that people want to see like Onana and that kind of stuff, but we'll see if I can actually get to them. If people have them on PC or in the Discord, just let me know. Okay, anyways, today team of the year XI. I think the reason why they make SBC content like lower in regards to value is because they release evolutions. You're like, oh, here you go, now you can actually use like a meta card or meta version of a card, you know. That's the way of thinking, I guess, right? But with this evolution, it's a bunch of stats improvements. It is a free evolution, but it is a good free evolution. A lot of really good stuff to look into when it comes to this one. So we already have some cards that are actually trending already on the bins. So we're going to see what the vibes are here, right? So right off the bat, we have the first card, which is Yaya Toure. The stat upgrades are quite significant. I would consider this a W. Gotta drink some water, boys. I would consider this a W evolution, 100%. From what I'm looking at so far, even if you don't get playstyle pluses, there's a lot of potential to work with at some point in the future as well, if more playstyle pluses are provided, right? But with the Yaya Toure, it looks pretty cool. It looks like a very, very well formatted card on a shadow. The pace is low, yes, but the thing is that he is a mostly lengthy on it, right? So that's definitely a really, really big deal to work with. It doesn't have like intercept or anything like that. CDM positions, he mainly has the holding plus plus, so you would definitely have to play with him, I would say, like next to somebody else, right? Box to box on this card, I mean, you could do that if you really want to, but the dribbling could be a little bit annoying to work with in the center mid position if you use him in the box to box. But again, just depends on the person. Yaya Toure, he's still pretty solid to use. Like, I was using him on somebody's account just today for some of the highlights for the 4-3-1-2, and he was still doing a decent job, right? The stat improvements are nice. Potential in the future is nice. Not too bad there. With this one, it's like 4-star, 4-star, but you're already a 4-star, 4-star before, but you can get the improvements, I'm guessing. Minimum 4-star, 4-star for a lot of them. Anyways, Liao. Next card here, Liao, good improvements. Yeah. What does he have? So he gets defending, physical. This one gives you defending, eh? It'll be more ideal for midfielders. Yeah. I mean, it's nice to get the shooting and the passing boost, because for a card like this, like, you're just going to give him a finisher anyways, right? For the dribbling boost and the shooting boost. But the thing is that, yeah, it's wasteful on this one because of the defense and physical. Like, you kind of want to improve those areas. I think that's going to be the most important thing. Zaire Emery. I guess it depends on which one you're improving, because some cards are already very, very good. 1 on the shooting, 1 on the defending. It's not relevant enough. Because this one it doesn't give you thing, right? No. Yeah, mainly stat improvements. No. With Zaire Emery, it's I don't know. I don't think it's significant enough, to be honest. Trending, but no. Defensive awareness, no chance. No chance. Much better, to be fair. Again, midfielders are going to be the more ideal thing for sure, but this Neymar improvement's actually quite nice. Because he already has base 92 dribbling. Well, he has low reactions, to be fair, but still. Pace is improved by a +2, so it basically looks like this. Let me see here. Shooting is a good improvement. Passing is a small improvement, and then physical's nice too, but he's still going to lack physicality for sure. Could be better evolutions in the future, but this is like one of those ones that you could potentially chain into something better. right? But I guess it depends on whether or not somebody who actually wants to go down that route. Again, with defense and physical, definitely would look into that more than anything. Leon, we've already seen. Guendouzi. Oh. Is this real? Why is he not the #1 trending? This was a good SBC. No, some people make no sense. This one's the one that makes the most sense. Bro, what am I? Now I'm stupid. Hold on. Bro, this one makes the most sense. Are you kidding me? The only thing that this card lacks, as I mentioned in the review, is lack of physical. But he's good at everything else, guys. Like, this is a nice... Like, dude, the rolls is such a huge thing. I kept saying in the review, right? Like, there's not that many cards that have holding ++ in the center mid position. Even a CDM position, man, this guy cooks, bro. The intercept is such a huge playstyle. This one should be the #1 trending card. I don't know why it's not. Like, look at the base card stats. This is more significance for him. +4 and +5 in the shooting. Even the shooting, guys, like, it depends on whether or not you want to use him in that sort of way, right? Like, if you have deep lying playmaker or playmaker, a shooting boost is still nice. You still have opportunities where you can score. There was a 4-3-3 that I tried out that I'm going to be making a review for, right? But in his initial variation that I had to switch because of the way that the centerman moves, the Guendouzi, like the guy in the middle, was actually attacking. So if he attacks and he has shooting like this, like, I need the shooting to be good, but it just depends, right? At 4-3-3, you have to switch the variation to like the CDM one, but regardless, like this should already be the top choice. Like, meta wise, this is a good improvement. Like, you're gonna... But wait, hold on. I'm saying all this stuff. What is the difference of this card? Okay, sorry. I just had to check some things because it's important to look at it with the chemistry style too. You know what I'm saying? So, on the evolution version, which is... Oh, you have Mentality Monster too. Wait, what? Check this out. Oh, and that's irrelevant. Okay, well, unless it's like playstyle plus is being added. Okay, so this one on a shadow, 98, 92, 86, 90. So defensive awareness is better. No, it's still a better card. It's still a better card. Because I was looking at it, I'm like, yeah, but when you give the chemistry style, like the card's a certain way, blah, 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 right? But no, I still think this is nice. This is a good choice. '92, '96, yeah. The shooting boost is still nice, guys. Like, there's some people that actually enjoy using the playmaker as a center mid, and that could still potentially attack. So imagine having a guy that could potentially attack because he has better shooting, but now he has defensive capabilities while being in that area. So you can put somebody else that's more defensive in the middle, right? So it's not bad to do that, because I'm telling you this right now, guys, these through balls are crazy, and having intercept is very helpful. But yeah, I mean, that card looks good. That looks like a very, very solid choice, to be honest with you. I would think that's one of the higher trending choices, to be honest. Tudom. Ooh, Tudom gets one. A lot of people held on to this one, to be fair. I mean, I still have this card on my PlayStation account. What's the difference between the upgrades on this? Oh, this one's really significant. Like, this one's very nice. This card still holds up, so this is a good upgrade. Yeah. Center mid roll plus is box to box, but he still has the holding plus, yeah. I actually don't mind using him as a box to box, to be honest with you. Don't mind it. I don't mind it. But this is a really good improvement, though. He still held on to the Champions League card. Yeah. Good pace improvement. You know what's really good about this one? So you go to this one, right? And it's like, okay, I want to give him a shadow. But when you give him a shadow, he's a controlled player, right? 9190. 9190. defensive stats like this, and then you have physical boost as well. What's his stats? 90. What's his? Well, his defense is probably better on a shadow. No, 95, 90, 93, 97, 95, 90. Dude. This is a nice evolution too. Holy. It's basically my two-dom right now, but I get pace being pushed out of the card. That's a good option too. 100%. Passing is way better too. Yeah, that's a nice card too. If you held on to that, GG's. That's a good one. I still have I have the Guendouzi and the two-dom on the PlayStation account, but I don't really use that account too much. De Jong. Trivela plus, center mid plus plus with a shooting boost. Yeah. If you use him as a playmaker, yeah, playmaker. There you go. Yeah. Playmaker, but don't really attack with him kind of playmaker, because there's some playmaker roles that you set on players where they could potentially attack, but this one with shooting being this low at this point in the game, I wouldn't really recommend it. Although Trivelas are still very effective, so you could definitely still score those bad boys. But I'm mainly looking at it from like, oh, I have press proven, long ball pass. You know what I mean? Marquisio. Big boost in defense. Card actually looks interesting. Yeah, what's the difference between this one? Oh, very significant. Yeah. Really big improvement for this one. I'm not against this one. No, he looks good on a shadow. Yeah. He has long ball, intercept, anticipate, press proven. Like those 4 play styles alone is really good. Deep lying playmaker and a box to box. You wouldn't be bad on a box to box. Wouldn't be horrible. The 80 finishing would be a little bit weird, but on a shadow, it's like working with a box to box that has defensive capabilities too. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like one of those ones. That's an interesting one. Marquisio. Marek Hamšík. Oh yeah, you definitely needed the upgrades, and you got them. Center mid. Oh, not bad actually. Yeah, not bad. As a center mid, not bad. As a cam, more debatable, I think. Like, the card's formatted for a finisher on a cam, which is a little strange, because obviously, like, the pace is lower. Some other areas of the card is lower. I mean, sure, you can go on the route to giving him a hunter, but depends if you want to work with stuff like that. Half winger. People have not used half winger that much, honestly. Not that much. But yeah, hunter chemistry style on this card with good pace, good shooting. Yeah. But it's mainly center mid things. Like I'm looking at him because like the dribbling, okay, if I'm a center mid, I don't really care that much. He has a 5-star weak, but it's a really big deal too. If only he had roll plus plus on the box to box, but a plus is still pretty decent. Not bad. Not bad. Lampard has. This is what I mean by the SBC content. Like, let's release a card that's like significantly lower, and then later we're gonna give like crazier improvements to actually be able to use them. I don't like that system. I don't like it. It's gotta take months for you to actually want to evo so that they match the current meta of the game. Not, oh, I do an SBC and then later he gets better. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's cringe, man. That's cringe, but they get away with it, so they're gonna keep doing it. Anyways, honestly, doesn't look bad on an anchor or a shadow. Doesn't look bad. To be fair, actually could be quite decent in game with this on a shadow. Very big improvements for him. Let me see here. Mainly in defense, but defense is a big one. Physical, a little bit of pace too. Yeah, it adds up. Definitely adds up. Conor Gallagher. Holy, +6 in defense. Yo, this card looks... What's his rolls? He went up 10k. Honestly, this looks like a really solid card. And he's 4-star, 4-star. This is like I could see this guy performing really well in game, to be honest with you. Oh, he has really good playstyles too. Like really good playstyles. All of those would be like super relevant. Incisive and pinged pass. Press proven to compensate for dribbling because he's a taller player. Relentless. Bruiser slide tackle block. Like, it's actually pretty solid. He also has holding plus as a CDM, really? And if you want, you could make him a lengthy on an anchor. And he still has 90-92 with good defense and good physical. I'm not against this card, man. Not against this card. You need like Atletico Madrid links, or you're building like an English team? That's a very good free improvement. Some of these cards that are lower are better than these cards at the top, like for obvious choices. Like this Conor Gallagher card looks really good. Like if he was an SBC and then you give him a free evolution, it's like it's that good, you know? That's very good improvements for that card. Darwin Nunez for the inform. This is more for like sentimental of the Liverpool fans want to do this. Mainly, I would say. I mean, yeah, you could technically give him like a finisher and stuff, but not feeling it. Youngmin Son, yeah, I mean, yeah, you could improve that if you want, but what's with her dribbling? Do they just want to nerf this girl like crazy because of how good she was last year? She looks good on a shadow though. Attacking wingback, wingback. If you like excuse me. If you like wingbacks that can attack, I guess, but yeah, I don't know if I'd go down that route. Makalele. Better is it from that SBC? Of course it's not. It should be though. It 100% should be. Like they do this, they do the upgrade. Like guys, if you play the meta of the game, they're cringe when it comes to the upgrades. They do them like way after. Like I would say like 2 months after, to be honest with you. And they know this. They know this, bro. Like this Makalele card, this is a nice upgrade. Bro, it's better than the SBC version. Which role do you have? Huh. And with better pace too. To use more defensively, but you know. Right mid. Oh, no center mid. Oh, that sucks. No center mid. It looks pretty good though, to be fair. Holding plus plus, really? Yo, this card could still cook in game, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, on a shadow with the pace boost and defensive boost, I'm not against it. Good pace, good defense. Yeah, CDM on a holding plus plus next to somebody else who's on a holding plus plus. Like if you like to play 4-2-3-1, for instance. Not too bad. These cards like Endrick and stuff, don't care too much about for like evils like this. Yeah, I mean, good improvements on this, but like defense and physical. Inform cards a little bit better. I don't know if people would still use that though. A Tweety. But Tweety actually got a nice upgrade. Yeah, doesn't look bad at all. Left-footed player on the left-hand side. Holding plus plus. Yeah, he would still do a decent job, I think. Not decent like this. These are for free upgrades. These are cards that, in my opinion, if you play certain formations, they still hold up. Like this card, I think he holds up. League 1 links for this one too. Matuidi. The other version of Guendouzi gets the upgrade too. I mean, to be fair, it's still a nice upgrade. Yeah, plus 6 in the defending. Ugh. +3 of the shooting. You put Chouameni into the octopus for a huge improvement. I mean, honestly, like, he could be a beast in game at this point. I don't know though, man. I think like, even though this card has like probably a more of a physical presence potentially than like Guendouzi, I still feel like Guendouzi's card would perform just generally better. You know what I'm saying? Now, especially now with that evolution. Like if people were to go down that route from before, right? Yeah, I'm not against this one either. The pace boost is a welcome improvement. Some people actually enjoy using false back. Like there was a guy that I tried out his tactic like before the patch where he was actually using false back because of the way that his players generally moved. And honestly, it actually made the team work really nicely. So it's not horrible to use him in that sort of way if your tactics kind of like present it. Oh, you can further evolve Sissoko now. That's so this compared to what his first version was. Wow. The only problem with this card genuinely is links, right? Because a lot of people need like icons and stuff to like get the links in the team. But honestly, like on a shadow, the pace and defense is in a nice spot. I mean, yeah, as a CDM, like I still feel like he would do a decent job there. He doesn't have holding as a center mid. Box to box, I don't care about. But he does have a holding plus as a CDM at least. Classic 10 as a plus. That's so funny. For him, like, you know. Ooh, big improvement on Granit Xhaka too. This is a nice evolution. Nice evolution. Honestly, we could go all day. This is a nice one. I think some of these cards are very solid choices, man. For free evolutions, that gets very significant improvement while he's a lengthy 2 on a shadow. That's really nice. The only thing that's low is the physical, and then yeah, that's how they format him so that they give you, oh, you got to give him an anchor, but then you have lower pace, right? Like, makes sense, makes sense. But yeah, there's gonna be a ton of options for this one. Some people are gonna have like chain evolutions that could be really cool. Like there's this Jorginho card for Arsenal fans where it's like, hey, now you can get a significantly improved version of this card that could actually be way more usable while working with some different roles as well. So yeah, a lot of good stuff, man. This one actually looks like a very solid evolution to go with. There's going to be a ton of choices for this one that could potentially be really good. Try to look for midfielders that get significant upgrades while working with certain playstyles. Like it's good to see that Guendouzi is trending more because it makes sense that he is, because this is a very big improvement for him, to be honest. Like shooting and defense, it still makes him really good, you know, because shooting from before, you're working with lower shooting, but you know how these things go, guys. You have to always be careful because if they drop an evolution that's even better than this one, it's like now you're cooked. You know what I'm saying? So always got to be careful, man. Always got to be careful. But it's cool because, you know, cards like this, you know, Tudom was another really good example because you can give this guy a lengthy now on an anchor, right? If you really want to. But then again, you could still give him that shadow to improve the defense to be in a specific area. Now you have mid 90s for pace. So a lot of good stuff. This is a good evolution in my opinion. But yeah, I'll catch you guys for the next video. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.